girls, my name is Ashley Stormo. Welcome to my channel. Today, even though I am sitting in front of my bookshelf, I wanted to kind of talk about the Golden Globe nominations. If you're new here, I'm an aspiring writer and screenwriter and filmmaker, so I take my award shows very seriously. When it comes to work, I want holidays off, Super Bowl Sunday off, and the Oscars and the Golden Globes. So I love it. I get really into it. I make like spreadsheets about who I think is gonna win. So I thought I would just kind of talk about the Golden Globe nominations, as it is a Vlogmas and it's something to talk about. I think it's really interesting that the theater that is in my town doesn't get a lot of the independent Oscar caliber films that end up getting nominated, and I don't know if that is because I live in like a bumpkin town and they don't think that we're like cultured enough to enjoy some of those films. I don't know why they do that, but it's a real shame because sometimes I don't have the time or the money to go drive to a faraway theater to see films, and it's just not fair. So I'm complaining about it to the internet. So I'm quite a big fan of Alicia Malone, who is a film critic, YouTuber. She is definitely more versed in the language and knowledge about who was nominated, so I'll link her video downstairs if you would like to see like a professional's shocks at like snubs and stuff like that. For Best Motion Picture Drama, we have Call Me By Your Name, which I haven't seen, Dunkirk, which I did a review on, but I was super duper confused, The Post, which I'm very excited to see, but haven't seen yet. Alicia's video talked about how the screenwriter, it was her first spec script. She finished it about a year ago, and I mean, Meryl Streep is already in one of her films, and it's nominated for an Oscar. How lucky for her to have achieved that. The Shape of Water I don't really want to see. At least the commercials I've seen, it looks terribly boring and kind of dumb. No, I like that it has a main character who is mute, but I don't know, the concept of it, I was like, oh, it's about an alien. I don't know, I might give it a chance, we'll see. 3 Billboards Outside, what is it called? Outside Ebbing, Missouri. That is such a good movie. Please go see it. I said that the screenplay deserved a nomination because it's funny, it's sad, it's moving, it's surprising, it's amazing. Haven't seen The Disaster Artist. I've studied the movie that it's based on in school, so I've studied some clips, but I've never seen the full movie, so I think I'll watch the full shitty movie and then watch James Franco's. I haven't seen Get Out, but everyone that I know said that it's amazing, so I will pay my dues and I'll watch that. I love Margot Robbie, so I'm really happy that I, Tonya, was nominated, and I actually told my mom about the nomination and she was like, you mean the storyline is based on the bitch? And I just thought it was so funny. I like that Margot Robbie is so versatile in the roles that she plays. I think that's really inspiring. Kind of like how Miles Teller is super versatile. And then I'm seeing Lady Bird today. I'm super excited. My expectations for this movie are sky high because it has like 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's like unheard of. But I don't think it's fair that since, you know, it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, why wasn't Greta nominated for Best Director? Alicia's video does a great job talking about like what WTF, like why are chicks never nominated in the director's category? Okay, Best Screenplay, which I'm obviously invested in because yes, I want to direct and do all that stuff, but my number one is writing. We've got The Shape of Water, maybe I'll read the screenplay, Lady Bird, The Post, 3 Billboards, Molly's Game. All of those. I want us to take a look at this for a second. All of the screenplays that are nominated feature female-driven roles, so female movies have space to make a lot of money. They are a money-making commodity, so I love that. And hopefully, given the climate of Hollywood, you know, there's more opportunities for females behind the camera, in front of the camera, all that jazz. We've got The Crown, yes. We've got Game of Thrones, yes. I've never seen The Handmaid's Tale, read the book. I don't have Hulu, so. And I really love that we're in like a TV renaissance. How amazing would it be to like pitch a mini series or a series to like Netflix or Hulu or HBO. That'd just be the dream. And then Stranger Things, obviously, and This Is Us. That is actually like a really hard category. I don't know how people vote in these things. I would want them all to win. Oh my god, yes. Big Little Lies, Fargo, Feud, Betty and Joan, The Sinner, Top of the Lake, China Girl. I've never seen that one. Oh, it'd be amazing if either Game of Thrones or Stranger Things or This Is Us one. Oh my god, no, I can't pick. The ones that I have seen, I can't pick. That's ridiculous. I know Big Little Lies is going to win, but I also have to say Feud was a really interesting look at Bette Davis. As someone who's like obsessed with old Hollywood, it was a really interesting look at Bette Davis and Joan Crawford's relationship, and how the media kind of fucked over these two really powerful, wonderful actresses by pinning them up against each other, and that's just really not fair. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a reply about your predictions and who you hope wins, and tell me if you want to talk more about movie stuff, and subscribe.